Alright guys, so today we have a Dolmar 510. I believe a Husqvarna is the same thing, 510. It has no spark, so we're going to be replacing the coil on it. I'll put the coil in the description below. I don't remember, I think I got this on Amazon. I'll look it up. I'll put a link in the description. I might have gotten it on eBay. I'll put a link in the description below so you can easily find it. Just click on it, take you right to the website. Alright, first we're going to go ahead and get right on into this. So first thing we're going to do is push that brake forward. We're going to unsnap each of these guys here. A little flathead makes it easier when you're one-handing it, or even when you're two-handing it. 3 of them off. Lift this straight up and out. There's your coil wire right there. So we're going to have to take off this cover here. Alright, so I'm using a stihl tool. It's got a torque 27 on it. Also has a spark plug socket. We're going to go ahead and take these 4 screws out. You can also use a flathead screwdriver, but we got to get this recoil off. This is one of my most used tools. I'll put this in the description below as well. I use it a lot. I wear them out 3-4 times a year. Last bolt's right here. The recoil lifts straight up off of it. Get it where you can see it here. Alright, got the coil. It's got the coil wire. There's an on-off plug. Let me get some air. Give it all a good blow off. You can use brake cleaner as well. Just let it dry before you try to start it so it doesn't catch on fire or anything. Blow out the recoil itself too. Alright, so we're going to unplug the wire, and then that torque 27 again. We got this bolt right here. That's your ground for the kill wire. So we're going to pop that free. Straight up off of there. You got your kill wire right there. I'm going to go ahead and put the bolt, just kind of start it back in there so I don't lose any of these parts down here. But you got your kill wire right there. It'll pull out the rubber right there. There's like a slot right there, just pulls right out. Alright, pull it out the bottom like so. And you got 2 torque 27s holding the coil on. 1, 2. Alright, so that's the old one. I'm just going to get rid of it. Pull the new one out of the bag. So the magnets are only on one side of the flywheel. We're going to line the magnet up to the side that it goes to. We're going to take a business card, set it right in there like so. Then the new coil goes back in place where it belongs. Get them bolts started. We're going to get them not snugged up, but before they're at the bottom, get them in there. Just get them too snug and then back it off a little bit. And snug, back it off a couple turns. Let's see this one here. Get this one to snug and then back it off a couple turns. There we go. And then we're going to take our flathead screwdriver, wherever the heck I put that thing. And we're just going to get that behind the coil so we can give it just a little bit of attention before we tighten down these. So we're just going to keep it tight against the flywheel, against that card, and then we're going to tighten these two down. Not a lot of tension. You don't have to get crazy on it. You just, the magnet pretty much holds it right to it. But we're just going to make sure she's good and snug. Then you can take the card out by turning the flywheel to where the magnet's not lined up on it anymore. Ooh, we got a little piece of paper hanging off there. Don't want none of that. It's stuck. You get a pick and clean that out. Not any paper hanging up in there. There's something sticky on it. There we go. Let me blow it off of there again. Now we're just going to make sure that the magnet doesn't hit the flywheel, or the flywheels on the magnet doesn't hit the coil. It's nice. It's perfect. Alright, so then we're going to line everything up wire-wise. Get it back in the way it belongs. Get it shoved up through. Like so. And pull the access coil wire out. So we've got this pretty much lined up the way it goes. Like that. We're going to go back up here, torque 27. We're going to, let's see, this wire is kind of twisted around this thing here. Alright, let me get this thing pulled back through. So that's not the way it goes. I'm going to pull this wire through first and then line it all up so that there's no slack on it down here. And we get all this lined up, back through. I'm going to stick this into this here. Just get it started. And then I'm going to run it over to the slot over here and then run it through that slot. Maybe use a flathead screwdriver to push it through or something. I'll figure out where that slot is. There it is. Come on. All right, got that in there. Gonna tighten it down so it's got a good ground. That's the kill. So when you turn it off, it grounds out on the little tab here and shuts it off. Alright, so that's in. Spark plug boots on. You know what? Let's go ahead and put a new spark plug since we're right here. This might be a new one. Might already be a new one in there. Remember. Nope, use one. Put a new one in there. Gap is 30 on the plug. It's a CJ8 with a 30 gap. And this is not quite gapped right. This plug's twisted up, looking bad. We'll get a different one. Alright, got a nice good new one now. 30 gap. Get it snug, then another quarter turn. Pop the wire up top back on. So it feels right. We're going to go ahead and put the recoil back on. Just make sure that wire is kind of laid in position. This isn't going to want to stay there, but there we go. Something like that. 4 bolts. All torque 27. Now we don't know if this is going to run or not because you can't even try to start it without spark. I don't know anything else going on with it. I can't tell if there's a fuel issue without having any spark. Compression's good on it. So we'll see what she does. Oh, it's the ps-510, Dolmar ps-510. Maybe this guy will be lucky and it was only the coil. Who knows? It is the red coil that you're looking for. It's important that you get the red one. Alright. Break off. Let's check the gas. Make sure we got some. There's a little bit in there. Let me add a little more fuel. Alright, we got some gas in her. Let's see what we can do here. Carburetor issue too. Give her a little squirt. See what Set her on the floor. And I can throttle her up. Alright, she fired up. She just needed a little assistance at first. Sounds good though. Then we can go ahead and pop this air filter cover off. Since we're in there, give her a rinse out with carb cleaner. It's nice and new. Carb brake cleaner. And then blow it out with air. If you don't have air, just set it out in the sun. Let it dry for 10-15 minutes. Looks like new again. These are easy to clean out. Put this back on. Oh, here, let's blow this carburetor area out. Since we're there, put your finger over the carb. Just like that. This back on. Back on. And the main cover can go back on. So if this helped you out in any way, shape, or form, guys, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'll put all the parts, tools in the description below for you. Just click the links. If you want to do any advertising in my channel, message me. I'm more than happy to have you. Peace.